Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rod again, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there.
We're always practicing and pushing
until it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tap Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should, if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It's almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post, so before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing, it's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tap Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
That was the thing that they did to offset the fact that they added ridiculous speed.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rod again, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements, we take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but let's go, everyone! Really excited about whatever. It's almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. But one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but let's go, everyone! Really excited about whatever. It's almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. But one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everyone is tuned in, sitting back and ready for some phenomenal games here this evening. This is the CyberPowerPC 2018 Extreme Gaming Series PUBG event powered by Battlefy. All right, so we're gonna get right into this here. Plane is going on out. Plane is out, by the way. Hopefully everybody in the chat has their fan favorites. If so, please let me know who to watch here this evening. Spam it right now. It's a little bit of the spam-areno and the chat-areno. But looking around here, got a couple team names that I think the team names changed here and there, but the same roster, such as Violent, Kalik, GG. We got this cheese string. So yep, back up in here. Scrub Central, Al Critty, Bad Boys. We got Suck, and then we have P.A.Pan, and then another Pan. So I'm assuming that both of the Pan crews are somewhat related here. But getting right out the gate here, Friendly Fire. Woo! Oh, Flippy Dad running over his team member as well over there on the Rats. Let's pop over. I mean, we gotta look at this. We gotta fight or a chase off here on the brink of happening. I don't know what is the end result in here. Bopop from NPC hot on the trail of a member from P.A.Pan. We were just making mention of them. And then not only that, look behind. We also got King Hate over here as well on team number 19. That's Scrub Central. Trying to get a piece of the pie as well. I gotta follow this one just for a little bit because I'm extremely curious to see where. I mean, these are 3 solo members also. Very interesting. Flooring it. Got plenty of gas hitting that 115 kilometers per hour here. Looks like Bopop is actually going to pull off, or maybe trying to take a shortcut right here. Oh, gonna pull off, make a pit stop, get some loot for the time being. Looks like P going to be opting in for the same strategy as far as getting loot goes. Oh, B-Pop actually getting out of their vehicle here. Whoa, okay. A little risky. Yeah, I mean, he was getting out, but P most likely having a gun after having the first dibs on that complex right there. Wouldn't want to mess with that. So panning back out, we had an interesting little gunfight, or not even a gunfight, buggy drive off, right, to get to the North George area. Let's just check in on P real quick, see what they got. So they got the Scar now. The Scar is really strong right now. I'm actually surprised that they dropped it for the time. Oh, that's the first floor. They dropped it. So it's a pretty strong weapon with the new patch here. P going to be just running back and forth, maybe a little on high alert that B-Pop might be lingering around here. But let's pop over to some more action when it comes to early game. A lot of rotations, a lot of driving. So I'm by myself this beautiful afternoon here on the CyberPowerPC event. So I'm going to be relying on you guys and girls in the chat for some interaction. How do you feel about this first circle? I mean, I'm reading the chat, so don't think you're just typing for nothing. You're going to be typing for something. So looks like both of the members from team number 29, the old timers right here, both going to be getting some vehicles here. And maybe going for, oh, I was going to say, the if you follow, PUBG at all, yesterday at DreamHack, we had the Dr. Disrespect and Shroud little PUBG Carnage tournament going on. And they dropped in Kameshki a couple times. One of the reasons I believe is just to avoid any early game fights and allow them to set themselves up for the late game as far as running into possible stream snipers. I don't know if it was a LAN, so can't really stream snipe that, but definitely had some hunters on them. Everybody looking for that clout here. But game number 1 of our games tonight here for the CyberPowerPC event Team 14, these are the cheese strings. Now, last time we were here talking about the cheese strings, we were kind of talking about the types of cheeses that myself likes to eat. I like to eat the cheese strings with the Parmesan and cheddar mixture. Of course, you got to peel them apart very slowly. You can't just take a big chunk of it, even though it's so tempting. So if you got your favorite cheese flavor in the chat, let me know. But we're going to pop right over here to Crow from team number 23, Suck. As you see, I Suck on his team. I Suck Crow, the two members here. Only one person on this bike for the time being, just Crow. Driving on in, getting shot from behind team number 35. That's Friendly Fire. We followed them earlier. Landing one or two shots, but not too many shots. Not going to stop Crow anytime soon, but talk about stopping Crow. This rock going to be doing just that here. But Garrett the Carrot also out there in the distance. Just a lot of rotations going on right now. A lot of people out here playing it passive, you know, playing it calm, collective, just going for a nice spot in the first circle. So can't really hate him for that. I mean, when will it start? Oh, it started right now, buddy. But can't really hate him for that. Don't forget, we are on a 8-minute delay here to avoid any of those stream sniping conflicts that have been mentioned earlier. So, team number 17, Hooked Esports Bravo, Mr. Double D, going to be crashing the Dacia right into this garage. Stylish right here. With the VSS, by the way. I really like this gun. One of my personal favorite weapons here. Mix that up with the DP. This is a fairly interesting compound. I mean, we got the 3-story here. Got the upper deck right there. A bunch of forest. Lots of lush trees right here. Just north of the mansion area. And the reason I'm mentioning this compound is because we kind of see the 3 compounds kind of lined up right here. Looking pretty tempting if you are a team. And look at this. Talking about tempting. Rare Excellence. Gonna be driving on by. Boosting the Dacia. Trying to avoid being shot out of their vehicle. Let's pop over to them because they are going through Death Valley right now. Are going to find this compound. Not going to be receiving any shots from this one. Thankfully for them. So they will be able to land safely and securely here. Still going to be taking some shots. I'm assuming that team all the way over there, Pro Caliber, Sociopath, and Foe, Incident, have pretty solid sightlines onto our members right over here on Rare Excellence. So a lot of these teams going to be just chilling for the time being if they can make it into the zone. These 4 positionings right here, pretty centralized. So they are currently taking some pot shots across the way at one another with, you know, the idea of possibly landing a headshot. So to follow up from our earlier engagements on the buggies, P actually moved on out very close to the edge. Bopop also still in North George, still looting away. So okay, I see a couple fans in the chat for Mr. Double D. All right, yeah, okay. We'll make sure to follow Mr. Double D as they are currently actually Hooked Bravo Esports. They are taking some of these pot shots across the way on Team Suck. Across the way. Let's see the sightlines that they have here. I mean, Mr. Double D already gaining my respect with the VSS. I'm going to be popping out some tires right here. Trying to play some target practice. There we go, Mr. Double D. Nice shots, nice shots. Double D and Jarrett the Carrot going to be relaxing for the time being. One thing about this is that this is the duos, right? This is duos. So my point is, if this compound or 2 buildings get crashed on with this split, then you have to be really careful, because if one of them goes down and say 2 members from another squad crash one of these buildings, I don't know, unless Jared the Carrier or Mr. Double D can provide some type of support for the other here, it's going to be very challenging. And talking about crashing compounds right here, Team number 34, Gatka City Dream Team, crashing the compound right here of our team from Pro Caliber. Backa right there, taken down and out. That's what happens when you crash. I mean, very challenging. Like I said, these are very tempting positions in this first circle. So you can't, if you're already in it, if you're on your way to the compound and you're getting shots, you're receiving fire. I mean, if you turn around, you're risking it, getting shot in the back while still driving. So at that point where we, got in on that, they just had to give it their all, and they did just that. But team number 34, Gatka City Dream Team, being taken down and out right there. Talk about being taken down and out. P trying to defend his little hangar right now. Gonna be taking some shots at Beebler right here from team number 32, Alpha Destruction, but they quickly made a right-hand turn to avoid any conflicts with P out here in game number 1 of the evening. Looks like they might be cruising on in right here, passing Locksmith. Another car chase possibly. This is Top Line Gaming up there in the front. I saw Mr. Scary try to swipe him. Trying to swipe him. A lot of buggies here. I like buggies a lot, but look at this. Beebler, Mr. Scary, also riding by King Hate right here. King Hate also has another team member driving on by. King Hate just in a very good spot for people trying to make those rotations up in the northern area. King Hate all alone here in the north. This is King Hate from Scrub Central. Game number 1 of the evening. Next circle is going on up. All these compounds that we made mention of earlier that were pretty solid still in the new circle, but now a little towards the southern end here. See a couple members over here on boats. Let's go check out a boat. I mean, early game, second circle, it's still pretty quiet. Not a lot of deaths here. Definitely something the players like if you're in the game, but for us, we want to see some blood and violence. And talking about blood and violence, looking over here at Hazard Vict, going to be running right into team number 23. Suck right down there. There's Crow in this little shed, little garage shed with the windows. Gonna be peeking out, doing the lean peek. Crow not taking any shots, trying to line up on Victra getting a nice shot onto Crow. Crow extremely low here. Very curious to see I Suck in their positioning right here. I Suck actually right here, just waiting. They've only seen one person in that shed, and look at that. I Suck gonna be popping over, taking down Biohazard. Victra, oh, I Suck tossing a what? Biohazard. Oh, he was tossing a grenade. I Suck took down Biohazard, and the grenade must have fell. Victra taking out I Suck, but right there, I Suck getting a very crucial knock right there. That grenade definitely paying off for team number 23 here. Suck. I Suck going to be able to get the res here. Crow going to go for the res. Crow, no helmet, but they are going to have some loot. A Dacia, a UAZ, and some pretty clean sight lines in this new circle. That was very interesting fight. If you are that team that did get taken out there, Hazard Vict, you are going to be watching that. And yeah, Victor, I see you in the chat saying you want a rematch. Hey, good try though. That was a good play. I Suck though, hanging out there for some time. So unforeseen. Unforeseen. Don't let it get you down. Hazard Vict, we still got 2 games here this evening, so we all know you guys know how to frag on out here. RuneScape God right now from Team Rats. Saw Flip Daddy, the very first knock in the game. I believe RuneScape God accidentally ran over Flip Daddy. able to get the res up here. So got the 8 times, got the 3 times backpack, got the 3 times helmet. Flip Daddy going to be guarding the backhand side. They're on the very southern end here. Oh, Bebop, our solo member from our buggy fight earlier, taken down and out here in game number 1 as well. Zooming out, did we lose P as well? Did we lose Mr. P? We might have. Let's go back to this team. See a bunch of shots here popping on out from team number 16, Pro Caliber. That sociopath here. They are lining their shots up right across the way on to team number 13. That's Violent Clique. GG. Right there. Camborghini in the Lamborghini. A lot of very quiet. Very quiet. We've seen a couple, probably only one solid fight here in game number 1 here. Just because of the amount of players and the actual circle. So looking at this circle, I'm actually glad that that it has like maybe 20% water in it, just because it limits the amount of hiding spots and camping spots for our players. I mean, like I said, of course, if you're the players, you love the quietness, you know, you love the quiet games and the easy rotations, but I'm purely talking from a spectator's point of view. Yeah, I see Biohazard in the chat. Pulled a grenade and was gonna switch back to my gun, but then blindsided by another team. ... Get it right. Get it right. That's team suck to you, Mr. Biohazard. Get it right. But looking now, team suck in a very good position off of that. Got a couple shots popping back and forth. I'm gonna follow this team just for a moment here. Next circle's going up. These compounds, we've been looking at these compounds north of Mansion since the very beginning, the first circle, and they have just been favored time and time again. So let's actually pop out here. They're just going to continue taking shots. They don't really have much to worry about. They're actually making some pushes here. But talk about worrying. 19 teams alive, 34 players in total. Team number 14 right here. This is the Cheese Strings. We saw them earlier. They started in Komeshki. Now they worked their way up, just up the Stalber. Not too sure where the circle was heading. Now we got 2 teams all making that push into one another. The Cheese Strings are 100% aware of team number 32 right here, Alpha Destruction, as they are hot on the trail. I saw the little indicators on the mini map, and now they are going to be pursuing this. Are they going to be taking any shots though? Yep. Here comes the shots. Beebler caught off guard. You so high. Going for the thirst. You so high getting the thirst. Let's pop over to Mr. Scary's perspective here as Mr. Scary taken down by Locksmith right here. My goodness, look at this. Locksmith being able to, yep, there we go. Thanks for that one, Mr. Locksmith. As if he knew. Yep. So Locksmith, he saw the shots being fired from up there from team number 14. The cover, the tree foliage is definitely blocking his view for now, or their view for now. Plenty of ammunition to work with this car right now. Looks like team number 14, the Cheese Strict. You know, Locksmith is honing in over there on those bodies, waiting for the Cheese Strings to possibly loot. But the Cheese Strings making a very... What are you doing? The Cheese Strings making a very smart play right there. Going to not go for that loot because they know somebody has sightlines on it, considering they stole the kill right there. So not going to be going for that loot. Actually going to be rotating on in through another direction. Possibly wrapping over here onto team number 37, Top Line Gaming here. Top Line Gaming, I believe, not even in the next circle. Pretty much holding back into that compound. Going to be staying as long as possible here. Cheese Strings working their way down the Stalber Hill right now. Don't forget Mr. Locksmith and crew. Woo! Mr. Locksmith and crew from team number Top Line Gaming. Still in that compound, pretty much trying to play the gatekeeper role, waiting for the cheese strings to possibly make that push on into them. But the cheese strings, as we mentioned, making a very, very smart play, in my opinion. Not going for that loot, not trying to be the loot goblin. Just going to be going for the placements here, going for the next zone, and possibly able to play gatekeeper on to Top Line Gaming here. So there goes the cheese strings. They're going to be making their way in. Looking a little further out here. Looks like everybody's in the circle. Everybody in the new zone. King Hate still a solo member up there from Scrub Central in the zone as well. Looks like they have their sight lines onto something over there in the distance. Very suspicious they are here right now. Just extremely paranoid. Look at this. Next circle's going on up. King Hate is going to have to remain being paranoid, as there are about 5 other teams right here in his general facility. King right here from team number 15. Incognito Horse getting shot here in the crossfire. Ooh, does team 20? They might have sightlines on this, but this is a pretty decent gap here. And I don't think they're in the next circle here. Team 20, yeah, they're not in the next circle here. So King, not aware of anybody even being over there, was able to get the energy drink. Met on up here. Reset for the fight. Remember, Team 23, this is Suck. These are the 2 members that took down our team earlier. Hazard Vic, and look at this, coming from behind the cheese strings. We were following them earlier, working their way down the Stalber Hill. Gonna be coming up and behind Team Suck right now. Third party in this fight, Fatty from team number 15, Incognito Horse. Still down and out here. I don't think the cheese strings are aware of the previous fight. They might have just assumed that they pulled up on a team out here. Fatty might be able to get the res here, but it looks like King is gone. King is hauling out of here, unknowingly running right into the hands of Alcriti over there. Yeah, I mean, Fatty might have been able to get the res up because the cheese strings after that wipe automatically shifting their attention to the new zone here. Meanwhile, Team 37, Top Line Gaming, going to be taking some shots at Elias Jerk and Lord Kamikaze. Going to be driving themselves into the new zone here. Fatty's still alive. I don't know. It's a very tough call here, but you just never know. Yeah, that was a great. Reading the chat right now, that was a great flank. But ooh, the Misery with the Molly. Woo! Gonna be tossing it right onto these guys, trying to hold them back right now. Team 29, the old timers. Gonna be mauled here in this shed. They do have their 2 vehicles that they drove over here, trying to take some shots back and forth with team number 13, Violent Clique. GG. Lee's Jerk gonna be taking down the Misery. Lamborghini gonna have the window of opportunity right now to get the res. Lee's Jerk's gonna be pushing on in. They know. Oh, he's actually running out here trying to bait it. Bait some shots. Not getting shot. Ew. They're gonna be protecting their backhand side actually, and not going to push team number 13 as currently taking some shots at Locksmith up there. And TSM Heiko in the blue, gonna be able to get the med up. Here they go. They are running on in. Run. People going down from the zone right here. Looks like Locksmith still in the blue as well. Top Line Gaming doing a really good job of gatekeeping. I mean, every time you hear me say gatekeeping, this is what it is. This is the definition of gatekeeping right here. Just playing the edge strategy, keeping your opponents in the blue here. Heiko gonna be making it in right here, using this tree as cover. Elitist Jerk not focusing on this angle. Don't forget the cheese strings are also back there Got a four-way standoff right here. Next circle's going on up. Heiko gonna be popping out from the tree after the med. Elise Jerk gonna be taking down Lord Kamikaze, popping out the shed, trying to take the shots back onto Heiko. Heiko making a push up. Michael for the thirst. Heiko actually going up to the Dacia. Gonna be taking some shots from Lord Kamikaze, taking down and out. Heiko getting the thirst right there on to Elitist Jerk. So now team 29 all alone, all scared. The old timers by themselves. In the meantime, though, the very same time that fight erupted, Violent Clique GG took some shots onto the Cheese Strings out there. Cheese Strings have been doing a very good job in game number 1 of the evening. All 3 of these teams now need to push their way into the new circle. Let's see what else is going to happen here. Cheese Strings going to be pushing on in. Here's an aerial view of our next circle here. Ooh, King might be making a push onto this. King actually opening a door right here. Gonna be below these members. Jarrett the Carrot still in these same compounds from earlier. They had no reason not to move. But remember, they had that split going on here. Mr. Double D now has a Airbnb tenant below him. Jarrett the Carrot from his superior 3rd story angle right here. Going to have free range onto these 2 teams. There goes Camberghini taking down really low. The blue might actually finish him. Jarrett the Carrot going to be pushing on out of the 3 story to meet back up with Mr. Double D. But don't forget, King Anus is right there in that other room to the right-hand side. King Anus. Oh, not King Anus. I'm sorry. But King. I didn't mean that. King. Be relaxing right there for the time being. I think Mr. Double D still alive here. Jarrett the Carrot doing the bunny hop, trying to clear out this end of the circle. Gonna be surveying the area for the time being, and then reporting back to Mr. Double D. Hey, it's safe. We're good to go right now. Should close that door at least before you share some ammunitions. Next circle's up. This position that team number 17 have been in. Hooked Esports Bravo. For a majority of the game, no longer superior here. Gonna have to make a very, very long push here. Don't forget, we still got our guys, the rats from earlier. We saw them go into the water, get those crates, get those level 3s. They are able to still be over there on the eastern side, just laying in wait, dominating the eastern side of the circle. Let's see if they can make it pay off with all of their nice and sweet loot here. As I'm looking around, Pro Caliber, really good position right now. It looks like team number 17 actually made that push on out of their compound, and King still in that little room. There we go. We just made mention of this team Rats here. Defiant Canuck gonna be taking down both of those members from Team Rats. Team Rats were in this road. Very interesting position here. All right, here comes King trying to make that run into the zone. He sees Mr. Double D. Mr. Double D actually got a couple fights going on here. King gonna make it? Is King gonna make it, or is he gonna die to blue? He made it, and right away taken down and out by Mr. Double D. Now here comes Mr. Double D. Gonna be taken down by that sociopath, and then we got a 3 teams pretty much stacked on top of one another. Commander taking down team number 16 right there. Now we got a 1v1 in this little compound. Mr. Double D still up though, bleeding out very slowly. Jarrett the Carrot gonna be making the push over here unsuspectingly. Defiant Canuck though, in that bush, taking shots at this direction. OP Dark as well. 4 teams left here. Still got another member all the way out here somewhere. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, hiding behind the tree. I mean, hey, I would be doing the same exact thing. So Mr. Double D going to be getting into his little cubby hole right here. Going to be getting the res here in game number 1 of the evening. I hear a couple shots being popped out back and forth here. Not exactly sure from who or where. And talk about the cubby holes. Commander hiding in this cubby hole as well. Turn on the x-ray. Jarrett the Carrot extremely paranoid right now. Trying to do the lean peek. Gonna be tossing out something. The double toss, the flash, might have flashed himself. Jared the Carrot flashing themselves right here, giving away a lot of information. Commander tossing the smoke, gonna be throwing another flash. Jared the Carrot peeking the corner. Commander honed in onto this. Double D right there in the kill feed, gonna be getting out a member with the VSS. Still using the VSS. I'm loving it, by the way. Team 22 though, they had their sights on this. Let's pop over to Commander's point of view here. Commander gonna be running into the blue. Commander's running in the open. Commander's got that smoke right in front of him. Between him and Defiant Canuck, there are three members making their push on out of here, right into the hands of team number 22. Now we got a solid 2v2 situation. Mr. Double D laying down the VSS work. Gonna be pushing Jared the Carrot with the umping on into victory right now. Team number 17, Hooked Esports Bravo, taking down the last two remaining members of the other team. Sorry, read the chat. Sorry, Biohazard. I'm not trying to remind you guys. I'm just saying it was a good push, but it was a good play, that is. So we still got two more games here this evening. Before I kick into the break, let me do a quick confirmation here on the exact servers that we will be playing on. So Aaron Joel, Miramar, Aaron Joel. That is confirmed right here. So we're going to have one Miramar game coming in hot right now, and then an Aaron Joel game. So, hey, if you got any comments, questions, or concerns, as always, I'm MustacheDave. I'm going to drink some water here while everybody loads on up into the next lobby. Thanks again for sticking in, tuning in, and hanging out. This is the CyberPowerPC 2018 Extreme Gaming Series event powered by Battlefy.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job.
Nice.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should, if you ask people that, you know, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, we, you know, really excited about whatever. You know, it's almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. You know, it's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Yeah, baby. Good job.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tap Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should, if you ask people that, live with me, but let's go, everyone! Really excited about whatever. It has almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tap Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. But one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Ron again, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tap Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It has almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tap Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. But one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rhoda again, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Yeah, baby. Good job.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It has almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Welcome back to game number 2 of the evening in the CyberPowerPC 2018 Extreme Gaming Series event for PUBG, powered by Battlefy. What a great evening it is indeed to play some good old-fashioned PUBG. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Hopefully during that break, everybody in the Twitch chat had an opportunity to get some chips, to get some dip, and to get a refill on that Mountain Dew. So going into game number 2 of the evening, we are on Miramar. See a couple new faces right now in game number 2. We got a couple different teams. This is lobby B too being streamed right now. So game number 1 we had lobby A, game number 2 lobby B. Thinking game number 3 we will have lobby A3 stream. So stay tuned for that one, as it should be exciting. But talking about exciting, we got this current game at hand right now. What shall we be expecting here in the second game of the evening? I'm going to pop real quick right over to Team 28 Suck. As let the water treatment area load on in, render on in. Looks like Suck is facing off against Redline right now. I Suck with that M16 going to be honing down sights on Lambo and double attacks over there. Double attacks might be spotted. There goes one. There goes a head from Lambo. Going to be taking a lot of damage. Got this little Red Bull right here. Here comes double attack trying to provide the support for Lambo. Gonna be crouching on in. Oh, yep. Get the energy drink. Get it in. Lambo medding up right there. The barrel taking one of the shots from I Suck here. I believe both the team members from Suck are currently in this position. Lambo gonna be making the push across the way. Gonna be taken down. Here comes Double trying to make the push right onto Suck with only a shotgun. Oh, baby. Justin Beaver would have been proud of that one. So it looked like, looked like Redline was at a disadvantage right there, only having to pump. Is this guy doing a little dance? Is I Suck doing a little dance? Does I Suck know that we just witnessed that murder? So it looks like Redline just in a very tough situation, not having the proper guns to take that engagement, and they were locked down, right? So really not much else they could have done besides maybe land a couple of those shots, but gonna be taken down here in game number 2. Bill Wonka returning into our games here this evening from the Legit Squad. Bill Wonka, the solo member, past couple of weeks able to just frag out of their mind and get top 5 consistently here. I believe the Legit Squad is actually pretty high up on the actual global leaderboard, so we're actually going to have to pay attention to Bill Wonka moving on into the next 2 games here tonight. But without giving away too much strategy, let's let Bill Wonka just do what they do best. And we'll see him in the late game here in game number 2 of the evening here on the CyberPowerPC Gaming Series event for PUBG, powered by Battlefy. So, looking around, where do we see some potential for some fights? I'm looking at the chat once again. Know a lot of the players are, of course, concentrating on playing the game, but Johnny Savage, team number 30 right now, from the Hollow Knights, being pushed right now by 2 solos and 1 building over there. Turning on the X-ray, 2 solos, 1 building. Actually gonna be over there on the west side of the Picado right here. Johnny Savage might have some type of sight lines onto this. I think not. Looks like 2 solos, 1 building. Gonna be hopping on around here, possibly getting a nice flank onto these 2 members. Gotta assume they all are. They're all aware of each other here. As when you drop Picado, the numbers game right away. You count how many parachutes are landing near you, and where, for that matter. So let's pop over to these gentlemen or ladies, not exactly sure. These players. There we go. Let's pop over to these players as they're trying to make this flank around team number 30 here. Don't know if they're going to be pushing it anytime soon, as it is in the circle. So they might just be trying to avoid it at all costs here. Gonna be running on past them, running behind them, trying to get the upper hand onto this team right now. Bolted to the window. Going to be going for some more loot here. So see Lush out there doing some crate hunting. Lush driving the buggy in this very dangerous terrain. I mean, there's really nothing too hot popping off right now. So I think Lush might have seen the crate drop somewhere around here. Looks like they're hopping on around. Gonna be spotting that red smoke out over there. There it is. It's actually, I like this spot for dropping as well, personally. Pretty solid. because I want to say 8 out of 10 times there's always a vehicle here. So you get some early loot, get that vehicle, and get on out of here. Looking around the map though, let's see. Where do you guys think there's going to be some action? And talking about action, we were looking at this earlier. The 2 squads in Picado. Catsy Pats right now. Ooh, spotted the member with the mini. Gonna be making them peek back into their little cubbyhole. Gonna have to med up. I mean, you're just standing there. Actually, Walk the Great being pretty brave. Gonna be peeking the same exact angle right now. Trying to navigate my way through these buildings right now. They're protecting both sides right here, so I like it. Johnny Savage is trying to make the push, trying to get another angle onto them as well. But it's a pretty good building, especially with this circle here. Walking the Great right now. Let's see what they have going on. Pretty much zigging and zagging back and forth. Oh, I think they see Catsy Pats. I saw Catsy Pats right there. But let's see. All right. Catsy Pats trying to get another angle onto this as well. Surprised nobody opted into going up here quite yet. Might be a little too dangerous with Johnny Savage and Catsy Pats. Both some pretty good angles onto that building here. First circle is finally pushing in here. Lamborghini, Miss Ray gonna be driving on in here. Let's get their perspective in the muscle car. Sounding good, looking good. The red drop top gonna be right here, spotting out OP Dark from team number 35. Rare Excellence. Ooh, both teams actually having to make a U-turn on this, as team number 15 right there trying to play the toll role, the road toll, and not going to let anybody pass by, charging the price here. They are going to be, team number 35 actually drove up that hill, up that mountain. Going to be taking that route. Turkey Spittle here. Ooh, nice land right there. But you know, everybody just finding their first compounds here in game number 1 of the evening. Gonna be taking some pot shots at each other back and forth, but not necessarily making the push. See, if I was Turkey right here, I might take out those tires just for the BM here. Yep, here he goes. Ooh, Lamborghini right there. Gonna be taken down and out. They're going to be making this push here. So this is, I mean, I thought they were just taking some pot shots back and forth at each other. But with that knock onto Lamborghini, they're going to be going for that aggression right here. Lamborghini partner right here. Going to be throwing that smoke, alerting these 2 members from team number 15, Pan, that the res is coming up. So if they have a molly, they have a grenade. Yeah, Turkey already cooking that grenade. He's going to be tossing that grenade. Party needs to be careful. Can that grenade make it? Grenade connecting a little behind here. Lamborghini is going to be taken down and out though. Actually, Vision, Miss Ray going to be popping on out. Miss Ray spotted. Party taking down that team right there with the ump for the finishing blow. Over here, we got some more fights popping on off. Team 36 Pro Caliber saw him game number 1 do a fairly decent job, as well as with Suck. I'm just letting the buildings render in. Hurry up, buildings, render in. Here we go. We are rendered. Crow taken down right there. I Suck over there. Possibly throwing some grenades. Getting the flanking maneuver. The sociopath spotting out I Suck first. Foe with that nice wraparound flank, regardless of the outcome on sociopath. Would have had a really good angle pulling up onto that one. So I like their strategy right there. I like their gameplay, their game sense on point here. Game number 2. So let's see. We're back in Picado. 2 solos, 1 building. We're back in Picado. We got the res going off right here on Catsy Patsy behind this wall. The res is going to be completed. Johnny Savage is going to be popping on over both members just like that. taken down and out here. Once again, another really good wraparound flank from Walking the Great. So regardless, I mean, Walking the Great came in from behind right there. And there it goes. 2 solos, 1 building, going to be the crown victors of game number 2, Picado. All right, popping on out, Elitist Jerk from team number 14. Old Timers are going to be driving this baby blue teal muscle car, trying to weave their way into the new zone, but being spotted by not only the team behind them, but also that member right up there from Oxymoron. Oxymoron actually going to be taking some shots at the members that were taking shots. Our last member from the Old Timers. So Oxymorons with a really good position right now. Might be able to keep Team 26 out of the circle. The Team 26, the Awkward Bandits here is their name. I see Disciple's going to hear this as well on the transition with the Scar Suppressor. Going to be taking some shots. Pop, 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 pop. Landing 1 or 2 here. Going to be reloading the mag. Let's see if they can connect any more. Doing the spray. And Natural being able to get out of here, but not for long. Natural driving on by. Getting lit up. Oh! Walking the Great. Driving through Picado. Not something you want to do this late into the game. I'm actually surprised the Bronco did not blow up here. So, gonna be popping back out here. Picado just a hotbed for death right now. 2 solos, 1 building. Gonna be claiming that area for themselves here. And it's in the next circle. So definitely a really good win for them to claim Picado. Pulling on up on the tail end of this. Team 22 going to be dropping off the bike. Pan P.A.N. Not the other pan, but be driving on in. There goes Daryl. Madrox. See if they get any type of air right here. All right, 20 teams left here. What else can go wrong if you're out here in the battlefield right now? Team number 34, Yesnaya Yellow Jackets, finding themselves in a confrontation with Pro Caliber across the way. Looks like Pro Caliber is on the other side of the street. Yesnaya Yellow Jackets with this little wooden structure for some cover. Foe gonna be popping that angle, caressing over that hill, popping the head right here. See what's gonna happen here. The blue is gonna push in just about 45 seconds here. See it. Ooh, Deckard Payne. Oh, not connecting the last shot with the M4. Both these members actually going to be opting in to run across this field. As we mentioned, 30 seconds to go. So it's gonna start pushing on in for both of these teams. Neither of these teams are in the new zone. But Team 36 with the high ground advantage aren't going to give this one up quite yet. As, yeah, we see Yesnaya Yellow Jackets. They have to make this push right now. Zooming down, there goes Foe. He's in the sight lines, taken down pretty low. A Sociopath also spotted right there. Royo also next to Deckard Payne right now. Going to be taking some shots back and forth as well. Zone's starting to push on in. Royo in the open now, standing their ground. Gonna be taking a couple shots and running across the street, then taken down. Here comes Deckard Payne, also making that push. Very interesting play right here. I mean, look at these sight lines that these two members had. There goes that one. Zone's gonna be pushing in. Gonna be connecting onto them very shortly here. So, Team 21, Aggro, find themselves in some action here on the eastern edge. Bunch of pot shots being taken back and forth here. Let's check out this fight. Aggro versus Alpha Destruction. Alpha Destruction doing very good. Game number 1 here. Ooh, Mr. Scary going to be peeking that corner. Zynite going to be connecting one of these shots here. Hawkshot and Zynite. Game number 1. Also, they were streamed in the lobby A1 from Aggro. Don't exactly know how they went out in game number 1. We didn't see much action from them. So let's see if they can come into game number 2 of the evening and possibly show us what they got here. Cyanide taking some good shots with these angles. Gonna be peeking, trying to take a couple shots over there, predicting where they might be peeking over there from team number 17. Alpha Destruction. In the meantime, Circle about to connect here. Let's see what's happening. We also got... Ooh, okay, I gotta see this. We got a team right on top of one another. Miramar, OP right now. OP Dark Cake waiting for the buildings to render in. Buildings are rendered in here. Big Bird 211. Gonna be spotting one of those members here. Red Warrior. What is going on? Where are they? Oh, there they are. OP Dark waiting for them to open the door. Gonna be taking some shots at them. Red Warrior gonna be popping on by. Big Bird cooking the grenades. Gonna throw it right at his face up there. Defiant Canuck also on the second story right here. Gonna be tossing out a grenade. Now we got a standoff. They were not alerted before that door opened, but now they are here. Both doors are open in this hallway. Turning on the X-ray vision right now for the viewers' pleasure. Looks like Desert Pandas are going to be utilizing this garage area, possibly trying to make this push. Now Red Warrior peeking the corner, not seeing anybody. Defiant Canuck going to be trying to bounce that grenade. Getting a little too far behind here. Big Bird going in for another grenade. Cooking it. Landing in here. Defiant Canuck will be backing down the stairs here. Big Bird making a push. Right there. Both teams. Oh, Red Warrior taken down right there. OP Dark taken down as well. Big Bird extremely low. Big Bird taking down Defiant right there. Look at all of these bullet sprays from both teams here. My goodness, what a bunch of mayhem. But Big Bird's going to be claiming this area for themselves. But look at this. Oh no, Mr. McDick 2 and your friendly tank rolling on up into the same exact area. Gonna be zooming on by right there. Next circle's going up. Okay, we might have a possible engagement here. Lost Warlord from Medevac gonna be driving in. Tires are popped. One tire popped. Gonna be scooting on by. High Fix over there taking some shots at Lost Warlord. Steve 123 all the way back there, not trying to get shot up as well here. High Fix not gonna be pushing this one anymore as Lost Warlord forced to prone down right here. Once again, Mr. Double D, our first place winners from game number 1, Hooked Esports Bravo. Gonna be trying to third party this action. Get a couple shots onto that solo, well, not solo member, he's got a team member, but he's solo when it comes to being in the field by themselves here. So team number 17, we saw them, they were on the lockdown earlier from team number 21, Cyanites and Hawkshot, actually opting into taking this very interesting rotation into the new zone. Looking like they are going to run right into this team. Pan right here. Pan taking some shots back and forth at these guys as they run it in. Doing the bunny hop. Daryl connecting a lot of shots. Gonna be hiding in right behind this palm tree. I think this is a royal palm tree. If we have a palm tree expert in the chat, make sure you let me know if I am correct here. But both these teams not in the new zone. Circle actually pushing on in. Let's see what is going to happen here. Mr. Scary, no helmet, by the way, so it's going to be very dangerous here. Very dangerous here. Zone's going to connect here any second. Daryl pretty low as well. Mr. Scary going to be running across here. Feeling like it might be a little safe. Mr. Scary running across the field. Peas also in there running across. Looks like they have a bike to get on. Mr. Scary in the blue now. All these members in the blue. Team number 17, Alpha Destruction, are going to be laying down that team cover fire. Can they connect the last shot onto Daryl? Looks like they just got the kill onto that member. Might have a second chance though. Daryl driving on up there with that 3-seater very slowly up the hill. Able to make it into the new zone most likely. Team number 17 also walking on into new zone. So looking around. looking around without giving away too much. Big Bird, we saw him earlier. Team number 12, Desert Pandas, had a really nice push and team kill. 2 kills on Big Bird's name. We're gonna be running right into these team right here. Oh! There goes Big Bird. Here comes the next Red Warrior. Gonna be popping on out, taking down Rewarding. But with so little HP, Jason able to confirm that last kill and allow his team right now, Oxymoron, to continue chugging along here in game number 2 of the evening. So talk about chugging along. Team number 23, 2 solos, 1 building. We saw him earlier in Picado, still in Picado. 4 kills now. They're in the same building? They've been in this building since the very beginning of Circle 1 here. Still being favored here into the new Circle. Not being forced to move at all. So many sightlines onto a lot of people making the transitions into the zones here. Gonna be popping over. See a couple members from Trust No One, Light Show, driving the Bronco. Might be driving right up onto team number 29, Hook Bravo Esports, our first place winners from game number 1. Doing lots of hops, popping upside down. What a phenomenal parking job. Talk about bring your own cover. Gonna get the same action. I mean, talk about crashing as well. Trust no one. They don't trust no one but themselves when it comes to crashing compounds, and that was a pretty good job. This is in the circle, 17 seconds to go. In the distance, we also see a member from Old Timers, Lord Kamikaze, trying to do just that and crash as well. Trying to get a safe location here. Double D, Jared the Carrot, going to be firing onto Lord. Lord going to be ditching the vehicle, but look at this. Grenades are coming out from Light Show. They didn't appreciate being lit up on the approach here. Light Show taking down Jared the Carrot here. Going to be making this push now. X-ray vision still on from earlier. Grenades are coming out. First aid, going to pick that up real quick. Mr. Double D going to be popping the corner real quick. Mr. Double D spotting Light Show. Light Show spotting Mr. Double D. Mr. Double D taken down and out. Shot in the heart. And dead. Lord. Able to prone. Right there. I see here a bunch of shots popping on out. I believe that was the tail end of that one here. So we did happen to miss that fight. Team 27 still in that very dominant position. Gonna be making your friendly tank rethink exactly pushing up into that area here. So only a couple people not in the new circle. Looking around, looks like we might have lost Bill Wonka. Bill Wonka was in the blue for some time. Don't see him anymore. Unless they are sneaking their way in here. Yeah, Bill Wonka is taken down in the transition. Your friendly tank also taken down right there. Taking some pot shots back and forth at Seagull. Team number 27. So where do you guys, in the chat, where do you predict this next circle is going to go? Is it going to go north? Is it going to go south? On to where Lush's position currently is. Lush has just been hunting down crates all game long. This is their second crate that I've seen them take here. So next circle is not going to push in for a whole minute. See a lot of players just being extremely passive right now. Now, talk about compounds. Talk about compounds. Light Show. Team 24. Trust no one. In one of three. One of three compounds. Right? I mean, they had this building. Both of them stacked into this one building. Then there's another one right there. Then across the way, I believe Party Turkey, the little edge is in it. Besides that, look at this. I mean, this is the terrain that we're dealing with here in game number 2 on the Miramar map here. So let's see. We're about to see Disciple push on up to this member from Oxymoron. I don't even think looking in that direction. Oxymoron, Jason taking shots right there, sneaking. Disciple not even spotting out Jason. I didn't even see Jason. Jason playing the sneaky strategy here, giving away some information though. In the next circle, gonna be proning for the time being. Nice cover. no reason to really push on into anything. But talk about pushing. Lysho, we just saw him take out another team, Team 27 right here. I mean, like we said, this is only one compound of about 3 here. Lost Warlord in the Bronco. Gonna be driving on into the zone, passing McDick 2. Gonna be passing Lush. McDick 2 taking some shots. Another team taking some shots. Team 24 gonna be hopping out of the, what? Opt out of the truck. The truck exploding. Falling to their death. All right, McDick 2. Let's see what you can do. This is McDick 2 from Stomped. Gonna be using this moment of chaos to push on into that building. Here comes some more chaos. Daryl from team number 22 gonna be taken down as well. This compound is just a hotbed for vehicles here in this game. And team 24, let's see, 5 kills. Okay. Not bad. Gonna be vaulting on out of here. Don't forget McDick 2's over there. We also got GCGC also in the distance. So team 24, trust no one. Still 2 duos here. Full roster here. Team 23, 2 solos, 1 building. These are our teams that dropped Picado very early on. Going to have a nice position in this new circle. And then, of course, Pan, team 15. Still with both of their members. GCGC going to be a post on right now. GCGC quickly taken down and out. Not able to surprise these members for anything here. And now they're going to get the northern end all to themselves. Let's pop on over. 2 shots land on the chest. No registry. Get wrecked. Defiant Canuck. So popping back over to Turkey here. Both of these members just trying to guard their backside here. Jason still out there. Jason, is he going to spoil the day for this team? Got the 2 solos, 1 building running across this open road. Looks like Jason has sight onto this. Jason pulling it back, not wanting to take any shots onto this. Recognizing the fact that it is a duos. Going to be pulling back on out here. Jason probably spotting Turkey. Oh! Jason taken down by Lush over there. Lush, though, right behind him. Oh! McDick 2 sneaking up. Everybody just sneaking up on one another. Now we got 3 teams left. McDick 2, the only solo member in this game. Walk the Great was taken down right there. So let's pop back over to these members here. Team 24 are going to just shred away the last remaining team right here. McDick 2 is spotted. See what's going to happen here. 8 kills so far. Throwing out the punch. Are we going for a punch off here? In the very end, Team 24 trusts no one. Gonna be tossing that grenade. Let's see if it's the Kobe. Landed. Bouncing right off. Let's pop over to McDick 2's perspective as McDick 2 is all alone right now. Knows where one of them is. Saw that grenade. Saw that direction. That projectile. Saw the head right there too. So there's one spotted. Here's the information. Here's Lightshow. Lightshow with the level 3 helmet. Just popping up with the lean peak. There you go. You see him right there. The very last thing McDick 2 would ever see here in game number 2. McDick 2 though from Team Stomped. Getting a lot of points with placements for his team there. Your friendly tank taken out during the mid game. But there you have it. Trust no one. Getting 9 kills here in game number 2 on Miramar. With the first place here. Very, very good job. I'm surprised we didn't see Bill later on. I missed his death, but looking around, Bill Wonka 14th place there. Oh man, feels bad. But hey, this is the CyberPowerPC 2018 Extreme Gaming Series event powered by Battlefy. I'm gonna kick it to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back with our very last game of the evening. So stay tuned.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It's almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Ronagan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It has almost 2 meanings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It has almost 2 meanings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tap Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Road again, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Nice. Yeah, baby. Good job.
Nice.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tap Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should, if you ask people that, live with me, but let's go, everyone! Really excited about whatever. It has almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tap Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Ron again, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
What is going on? We are back in game number 3 of the evening. Hoping everybody is having a phenomenal time here tonight, tuning on in. This is the last game of the night, so a lot is riding on the line for these players here on the 2nd of the month. So this is the CyberPowerPC 2008 Extreme Gaming Series event. Wow, where was I? So, but it actually caught me off guard that we had a kill in the feed here. Looking around, where did that happen at here? Looks like we got a couple teams fighting over here for the Saverny area. Got a couple teams contesting each other in Roshawk, Nova. I mean, all night long, it's been pretty passive. But game number three. How about this? The last game of any series of the evening or day, wherever you're from, is always popping. It's always popping off. There's always teams dropping onto one another, trying to get some FaceTime, some action. Ooh, sorry that your game crashed. Oh! Hiko taken down right there. Get behind the ledge. Locksmith also back there. Locksmith gonna be popping the corner as well. Not looking in the right direction. Gilbo Gabbins here. Gilbo Gabbins. Taking some shots on the Locksmith as well. Gilbo Gabbins right here from team number 27. Orasus is just wrecking right now. Top lane gaming. And here comes Orange. Oh no, Locksmith. Who was this? Orange chasing down Locksmith with, I believe that was the Glock, if I'm not mistaken, on audio cues. Gonna be taking him down and out. Bill Wonka solo member, and yes, Naya here getting crashed on right now. I got to see this one. Ooh, he's gonna be proning on in right there, hiding right behind that wall. Team 32 rounded on by Yasnaya Yellow Jackets, so of course they're in Yasnaya. Bill Wonka gonna be creeping and crawling. Bill Wonka, is he gonna spot Deckard Payne or Royo? Bill Wonka creeping on in. Deckard Payne right in this building. Right in front of him, he hears him. Bill Wonka is creeping and crawling. See what he's gonna do. Oh, he's being so quiet right now. Deckard Payne right in that building, right in front of him. Deckard Payne might unsuspectingly, yep, he's gonna walk onto the top floor here. Might even jump down to meet back up with Royo. Oh, he sees him. Bill Wonka sees him. Bill Wonka sees one. Remember, Bill Wonka saw two members here crash on into Yasnaya. Let's turn on the X-ray vision. Deckard Payne gonna be cruising on out of here. Bill Wonka for the time being still gonna be just relaxing and chilling, not knowing where these members are for the time being. Looks like they're actually gonna continue that loop pattern, that loop path, just head on over there to the east. So I don't know, Bill Wonka is gonna need to play really careful, really passive here. Got the members over here from Northern J5 gonna be getting a crate for themselves. The Nova, the two teams in Nova, actually not having to fight one another. Lush, once again, the solo member here for Turtle Squad. Gonna be cruising on by these two members from Dude, Where's My Car? My name is Lush and I'm cruising on by. There he goes. Living life. Living a good life. Alright, so let's see. Are we going to have any type of action here in Nova? Diode over there. Zodak on the left. Alcritti making their way on up. Going to be pushing on into team number 26. Medevac here any moment now. Steve 123. Lost Warlord. Also right there. Let's see what's happening with Steve 123 right now. Steve 123 gonna be picking up the level 2 helmet, gonna be picking up the energy drink, gonna be zigging and zagging back and forth, going to the attic right now. I mean, both of these teams are aware of each other because of the drop, right? They both watch each other fly on over here into Nova. Now don't forget, not in the circle. So really there's two options I see. One, get a vehicle, head on out, go up this west or this east bridge, right? If you want to get into a new circle. Or two, get on one of these boats, which usually there's around 2 boats in Nova. Get on a boat and then just cruise on in, right? Cruise on in. Circle's going to start pushing in 14 seconds. These players will have a little longer than that to make up their mind here. Oh, option 3. Fight these opponents. Kill them. Get their loot. And then take either option 1 or 2. So, 3 options here. I'm feeling option 3. Looking over here, though, it looks like Alcritti is actually trying to make their push on out of here. Possibly taking option 1 here. So we might not see option 3. Ooh, the shots are actually coming out. Zodak gonna be turning on around Diode. Both the members, yep, popping the left, popping the right, making the U-turn. Gonna be trying to fight this one after all. Option 3 might be happening. Zodak taking a shot right there through that window. Not connecting. Everybody just bunny hopping on in here. The new meta. Diode, though. Turn the X-ray. Diode up there on the hill behind the tree. So, I like the rotations here. Ooh, Steve 123. Taking some shots. Zodak, though, also right behind that little ledge. Diode taking it out pretty low. Zodak needs to provide some type of cover right now for Diode to possibly met up. Diode had a really good position in my opinion, but not able to get a down and capitalize on that very strong position here. Now, most likely, yeah, they're just going to be careful and avoid being spotted from those sidelines. Zodak. Oh, there we go. Zodak actually and Lost Warlord taken down and out. Now Steve 123 all alone here in the Nova area. Don't forget, the circle's most likely pushing on in. Pop over to Steve's perspective here. See what Steve's got going on. Steve gonna be using these buildings, maybe getting some more loot, some more meds. Steve, Zodak's actually making the flank around on the other side of the street, possibly going for that loot there on Lost Warlord. Also looking for Steve. Steve was spotted by Diode right there. Steve is locked down. I'm gonna leave the X-ray on just so we can see Diode's positioning. Now the blue zone, I want to check it real quick. Yep, it's gonna start hitting these guys very shortly. And I don't know, if you're Steve 123, you gotta come in clutch right now with a 1v2 situation so that you could safely make the transition on out of here. Steve, I'll be right here for the time being. A little unsure on what to do. Steve now pinned down in this building. What's going on here? Let's see. I like this positioning. Zodak's using behind the RV, behind the building. Gonna be making the push now. They want this. The door, bullets going through, providing some type of cover for Diode. Zodak trying to get a better position, possibly throw a grenade up in here. Let's pop over here. Diode's doing a phenomenal job keeping the cover fire on right now. Ooh, Zodak might be going for that Molly play. The new Mollies. Let's see if we can. Oh! Okay, the new Molly is going to be suppressing down Steve. Steve is now stuck in this bathroom until the Molly disperses. Zodak's going to make the push. All right, here comes the Molly. The radius on that thing is crazy. Here comes Steve. Steve's going to pop out of here any second. Oh, Steve closing the door, giving away his positioning. Zodak letting him know with that bullet. Remember, this is in the blue now. Oh, no! Steve taking out pretty low. Steve's going to be making a push. Steve taken down and out. There goes Team 26. The long, drawn-out fight finally coming to a conclusion here. In game number 3 of the evening. Now they need to focus on getting into the circle, getting into the new zone. Let's go. I mean, my goodness, we were in Nova that whole time. I forgot about the whole 98% rest of the map here. Looking at the map, next circle almost completely closed in. So we're gonna find out very shortly here where it's going to shrink. High fix from team number 31. Utsi also meeting back up. Northern J5 over there. These are pretty strong compounds in the center, so most likely will be favored in the next zone. Bill Wonka still alive, by the way. We saw him earlier up against the Yasnaya Yellow Jackets, or at least hot on their trail. And then pulling back just a little bit, playing a little passive, not wanting to risk it all. Bill Wonka, one of their strategies is, playing passive and making it into that top 5 situation almost every game. Let's pop over. Team 29 actually opting in. Yeah, this is the mini, the 4 times. Bam, 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 bam. Reload. Hello, that's their team name. Actually not really liking their position in the new circle. Going to be quickly making that transition, pushing on into this new position. Gonna be parking on the hill for the time being, just surveying this Alamo, making sure nobody's currently occupying it. I'm assuming they spotted the first aid and then automatically justify that no one is there. So pretty much the only team right now in the center, or the most centralized position. I guess you got that as well. And with that hill, that's the only counter to this place is, Team 31, they're going to be driving by, but this big little ledge, they hear them. Oh my goodness, they're actually pushing this. Part 2 of the fight. Etsy popping over, taking down, killing. Oh my goodness, there goes team number 29. Oh no, Northern J5 still going on up. It's a 1v1. It's a 1v1. High fix. Over there trying to get a better position. Wrapping around. Hear the footsteps. Northern J spotting him. spraying them with the up. There goes Team 31. Taken down and out, but at what cost? I mean, we got the loot. Wow. Team Hello. Gonna be the solo member here, Northern J5. Very interesting push from that other team, knowing that they just made their way out of there as well. Should have maybe, I don't know. That's very, very challenging play right there. So, looking around, we got Natural from team number 14, Mindhack, outside the blue, still trying to make their way on in down there on the southern end here. Team number 19, Rats. Ooh, ooh, oh. Zodak with the SKS trying to connect these shots right here on the Flippy Dad. With that jumping around. RuneScape God also over there, possibly trying to lay down some cover fire for Flippy Dad to get safe and sound. These are very long shots here. Let's pop over there. I want to see what Dio is looking at as well. Ooh, Dio not able to land any shots with the M4, or Zodak with the SKS. Now, so not landing those shots on the Flippy Dad. I mean, landing a couple of them. But their positioning definitely compromised now. They got 10 seconds to go. They have a vehicle, so they have 2 vehicles, so they can pretty much rotate in any way they want or please here. It'll be interesting if they opt in. Yeah, they're gonna weave their way in right through the farm area. Need to be careful not to go too far west, as we got Alpha Destruction out there as well. All right, so they're gonna be making their push in. Maybe you're traveling a little more north, just to get a more dominant position. Jay spotting another member here at the Alamo. Orange still up and alive for Oris here. Gilbo Gibbons taken down, and there we go. I mean, we are just having exchanges back and forth between members of teams here that all want the same spot. I mean, very, very popular spot here in game number 3. Good thing for team number 27 that they did not lose both members there. That would have been very difficult to pull through here, get that W in game number 3 of the evening. But hey, now they got a really good spot. They got a bunch of loot, because there's at least 4 different loot crates in that area. Most likely all stacked to the brim with some type of meds or ammunition. So, Scrub Central, King Hate. Saw him game 1, cruising on in with the US. We're going to see him game number 3, cruising on in with the US, the desired vehicle. So, the M2-4 right now is now a world spawn gun. If this is your first time tuning in since the new update, the Scar got a little buff. So, right now, King Hate is pretty much sporting a pretty solid lineup, solid gear set. All they're really missing is a crate with level 3 helmet, and they will be looking pretty good in game number 3 of the evening on the CyberPowerPC Extreme Gaming Series event here. We saw Lush actually pop over here to the north of Team 28 stomped here. Not liking that spot. Lush is going to be getting into their UAS once again, driving on out. We got 2 teams currently occupying Yesnaya. Nobody in this eastern area. And oh my goodness, I would have never have guessed that our next circle would do what it just did. Not connecting all the way to the north. So technically not a hard shift. Technically, a hard shift is when both these lines, the blue and the white, touch each other. All right. Not a hard shift, but a Yesnaya shift. So let's pop over here. Now with this Yesnaya shift, a bunch of the teams in the southern area are starting to freak out, starting to get a little nervous. The man 57 is going to be running up onto this rock. Redemption, getting a couple shots. Redemption going for the Kobe grenade. Oh, landing right here. Not taking out the man. Team 22, though, Rest in Piano. Gonna be squaring off against the Affordable Carries here in game number 3 of the evening. The other member of the Affordable Carries also back here trying to provide some type of cover. Let's see what type of sight lines we got on here. Hoglan's taken down pretty gosh darn low here. 59 seconds to go. Both of these teams, I mean, they're fighting this one out, but it is nowhere near the next circle here. So they're going to need to be really careful. See what they're going to do here. They're all pushing on out. Here we go. Rest in Piano. Here comes a grenade going onto the first floor. Gonna be popping right there. Number 11, Affordable Carries, gonna be sweeping this area clean here. 25 seconds to go until the zone starts pushing in. Oh, Redemption spotting out Hoglan's. Taking some shots at Hoglan's. Hoglan's helmet is MIA now. The man taking down one of the members right there. Now it's Redemption versus the world here. Oh, hey, what the? All right, yeah. Redemption versus both of the members from the Affordable Carriers. Grenades are coming out. Redemption trying to get this res. Going for the res right here. Getting it. And this actually providing a window for both these members to get onto this side here. Looks like they're going to push this one. This one's pushing in, by the way. Vehicle is blocking both of the doors. I really like that strategy. But so they got the vehicles. Ooh, the man actually going to be pulling back that vehicle, not wanting to get blocked in there. Turn on the X-ray vision. Both teams on the top and second story right here. Ooh, a grenade coming out. The man being taken down pretty low. Don't forget the blue is now here. Welcome, our third element of this fight. Got the blue here. Also chunking them down. Hoglan's, the man on the first floor. Redemption. Dirk Berklin. Underhand grenade. That was a nice grenade. Taking down a good chunk of health. What is the game plan, though? What is the game plan indeed here? Do you take vehicles, try to get on out of here? Do you push this fight, claim the loot, and also try to get on out of here? Hoglan's and the man both getting in vehicles. Gonna be getting shot. There goes the man taking down Hoglan's. Can he make it out of here in that buggy? Taken down as well. Oh, man. Team number 22, Rest in Piano, did not appreciate them taking the vehicles, but able to get the kill here. So that fight happening in the southern end. We actually got a bunch. We got 4 teams still in the blue here. Next circle is going on up. Still technically not a hard shift. Team number 16 are right between Gatka City Team Dream. Gatka City Dream Team, that is. All up there in the north, all by themselves. That's an easy top 5 if they're not spotted out. But talk about being spotted out. Here comes Orange from team number 27 on the bike. Riding on out with the team member, Gilbo Gibbons. Gonna be taking shots. Level 3 helmet. We are zigging and zagging, being shot by multiple angles. Stomped right behind us, taking some shots. If we can make it into the zone, there is a crate waiting for us to bless us with our very hard shift. Looking for Party Lush, still alive as well. Gonna be cruising on into that eastern side. Bill Wonka alive, being really passive back here. Just as I made mention on how Gatka City Dream is the only team up here to the north. Lush, though, making their appearance. Where are we here? Where are we? Okay, so they don't even want to fight this. They just want to be passive, relax, straight chill. Team 27 actually able to make it on up there to the north as well. Everybody just in vehicles, and it looks like I just made mention nobody's in the north. Now everybody's going to the north here. Very interesting. This team's gonna be cruising on into the eastern edge here. got these power cables pretty much dividing the north and the south here in game number 3 of the evening. Trying to pop on over here to Yesnaya on the edge here. Got the solo member King Hate up there taking a lot of fire from this team 32 right here. Yesnaya Yellow Jackets. Gonna be pre-firing that right there with the AKM, predicting King Hate's peak, but I don't think King Hate's gonna be peaking this anytime soon, as they're all in the circle, all on the edge. Where's the PP out there? Billy, Bill Wonka, everybody is on the edge here. Was the PP cruising on in? Not with Bill. Bill's still back there. Maybe Wiz the PP is trying to go for positioning, playing that scout role. Actually not getting shot by team number 19 Rats behind him, but now definitely getting shot by Stomped up here. Mick Dick 2 up on the hill, taking a couple shots at him. Wiz the PP Oh, where's the PP spawning? Lush, running right into Lush. Rush, Lush. Oh no, the flip. Getting out of the car. Lush with the DP, spraying him down. Where was that bump? That bump right there, destroying the dreams right there. Lush in the next circle, looking pretty good. Deckard Payne taking out Billy. The last remaining member for team number 36 there, Banzor, looking around. See Flip Daddy, we saw him earlier. Flip Daddy and RuneScape God, they were trying to outrun, being shot down and taken down. Maybe take some shots up there on the very slowly moving buggy, able to get out of dodge for the time being, but not for long. This buggy being so loud right now in the end game. Squirrely Mofo, I believe, spotting this. Team number 25, OOOX2. Squirrely Mofo, dude, where's my car? Gonna be taking some shots at these members when they go prone, letting their guard down. Now we are definitely scared here. Squirrely Mofo gonna be taking some shots also. Ooh, right there. Now we got a 1v1 situation happening. Ooh, the res is probably going to come up here, wondering what's going to happen. Are we going to try to close this gap? I mean, we're on the circle's edge here, the new circle. 10 teams left. I don't know. The res is coming out. The res is done. I don't know if you use this opportunity to reposition, as we got so many teams in the Yesnaya area. Once again, we missed Bill Wonka's death somehow. Bill Wonka taking down and out there. Party spotting that member up there, but we just don't have time yet to take any shots. Whoever leaves Yesnaya, they could use these poles, the foundation, to guard them from the north and pretty much just secure themselves in the southern end here. Not necessarily what's happening right here. King Hate getting shot in the process. Deckard Payne taking lots of damage from the blue. King Hate able to possibly get into the zone. King Hate using that defilade. It looks like Party is aware of King Hate here. Flip Daddy. All these guys getting shot here. Party is actually going to be making a push onto King Hate and taking down King Hate. All right. So, got a couple teams. So, there. Team 21. Pan are victors of Yesnaya. But looking over here, Team 18 being really passive. Not taking any damage. I mean, I like their positioning in the woods for the time being. They got 50 seconds to go. They don't really have far to get to this new circle here. Let's zoom on in. Let's do the aerial view of one of our very final circles of the evening here. Don't forget Lush still down there, most likely with the DP. Looking up here, possibly hearing some type of footsteps. Last remaining member of Team 25. Gonna be running past Lush. We got Team 27 also over there dominating this new zone. See what the sight lines are. Oh, zooming down sights with the 8x on the SKS. That the first shot that would have been the KO right there. getting soaked up by the rock here. Gonna be pulling back for the time being, getting some meds here. Team number 18 also trying to make the push onto Zodak, I believe, spotting that one. Both these members spotting the last remaining member from 000X2. Gonna be tossing out some grenades. Lush right underneath our camera, also just being really quiet, not trying to do anything crazy. Gonna be making the peek in the blue. Dio taking them down right away here. All this information definitely giving away their position here, as they're going to need to make the push right on over here. Oh my goodness, there's more people here. Orange taking a peek over here, just trying to get some type of information after that fight, and then quickly turning back around. Not wanting a piece of that one. Getting really spooked here. Maybe seeing the circle. Looking at this circle though, Team 21, Pan down there, Party and Turkey Spittle. They are on the low ground, but they have really good cover, and they're in the circle. So Zodak, Dio, they might be able to push on in on the edge here and use the deflades and possibly make it to that rock here. The person with the furthest distance to go right here is definitely Lush, especially because Lush is the solo member in game number 3 of the evening. So Orange over here just trying to guard their northern flank here, hopping on around with that level 3 helmet. Looks like Gilbo Gabbins also. Everybody's just playing really passive. I mean, they got 19 seconds to go, 15 seconds to go now. Let's check out Party's perspective here, as I'm really liking this position. I mean, there's lots of area that is just unforeseen, but once when they start peeking, they're gonna all be spotted. Lush crawling on in, taking off the backpack, doing that strategy, just going straight forward here. Let's pop over to Zodak and Dio. 3 kills. Might spot out Turkey. Oh, we see Party. Oh, missing the shot on the Party. Gilbo Gavin's taking down Lush, our creepy crawler right there. Turkey Spittle taken down as well. Gonna be getting in the blue, proning. I don't think they mean to do that. Party now on themselves, trying to take some lean peeks right here. Party actually killing his team member there to deny some type of points. Here comes a grenade from Orange, rolling right past Party. Party taking down a couple shots over there of Orange, and then taking out Orange and Gilbo Gabbins. Now we just got this 1v2 situation. We got Pan up close and personal, trying to face off against the 2 duo members of Al Critty here in game number 3 of the evening, the very last game. Let's see what type of plays we're going to have coming in here tonight. The smokes are going out, trying to just maybe confuse the enemy. Going to actually be tossing one behind. Smoke it out. Vape Nash, but oh no, not waiting for the smoke. Zodak, Pan with the headshot, taking down Party. Party from Team Pan going to be getting 2nd place off of that. Wow, Zodak and Diode, team number 18, Al Critty getting 1st place there. So, hey, that's 3 games. That is 3 games. 2.5 hours later, 3 games down. Another successful evening here. So we're going to throw it to a quick break, let the admins tally up the scores, and then I'll be right back with at least the top 5 from our lobby this evening. And if you don't want to stick around, that's fine. Go check out the leaderboard yourself. They're going to be updated here very shortly. Make sure you tune in next time. We're going to be back here tomorrow as well. Same time, same place, same amazing voice. But the leaderboards, if you want to check them out on your own, when they are updated, battlefy.com/CyberPowerPC. That's where you get all of your information. So we'll be right back.
Nah, yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should, if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It has almost 2 meanings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. But one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Nah, yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It's almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tat Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
Yeah, baby. Good job, man.
My name is Tim, aka Tim the Tat Man, and I play video games on the internet. I personally yell more than I probably should if you ask people that, live with me, but like, let's go, everyone! Like, really excited about whatever. It's almost 2 meetings. You can do it in the pre or the post. So before whatever you're doing or after whatever you're doing. It's perfect. Let's go! My name is Tim the Tap Man. I use CyberPowerPC powered by Intel.
Gaming is demanding, and streaming even more so. We pride ourselves in knowing what it takes to build a perfect system.
I've been gaming and streaming my entire life. I do it because it's my passion. The one thing my audience appreciates the most is the energy I bring to the table. And when I bring energy, that's when I connect with my audience.
Yo, Rotogan, thank you for the 10 months, man. Appreciate the resubscribe.
Yeah, I get excited about the little things, like cache and I/O improvements. We take a lot of time to make sure that every system we build maximizes performance. Now, with more cores and threads, the potential is so much higher.
So when I'm streaming, there's usually a lot going on. The last thing I want to worry about is my computer going down. Everything just has to work.
With more PCI lanes, we get a ton of headroom for graphics cards and SSDs. Intel's making it easy for us to give streamers responsive systems with more bandwidth, scalability, and overclocking potential.
To stay competitive, I gotta grind, I gotta stay sharp.
Gaming is going to be around forever, and we're always going to be there
We're always practicing and pushing.
until it's perfect.
All right, the very final thing that everybody is waiting for here tonight, this evening, for tonight's event. Here are the scores. Friendly Fire taking first place for the evening. EOS Gaming taking second place. 2 solos, 1 building with the third place. 1 up with the fourth place position. Oxymoron in fifth place. And then Pan with the big 6. So gonna scroll on down, just let you guys check out some of the other scores here tonight from our teams all the way up until, let's go. Yeah, I'm just clicking the names. Chief Sticks coming in with a very strong game number 1, not able to close out the night with the W's, right? But good games nonetheless. NPC, matter of fact, Yellow Jackets, yes, Naya, Flip Daddy, RuneScape God, all names that we've seen all night long. I mean, there might have been a team, I'm trying to look for a team that we didn't have the opportunity to catch any sick plays with here this evening, but maybe, no, not even Bench Bro. So we're going to be cruising on all the way down to the very bottom here, the 52nd place of the evening. Got Benz or Redline Alpha, Flick of the Wrist, Disciple and Chippa TV, Legit Squad, Bill Wonka having a very rough night here indeed, but I'm not going to count them down and out quite yet. Now, don't forget, this is all found at battlefy.com/CyberPowerPC. All right, and then, right here at the top, we got 61 people actually watching this right now as I am giving the scores. So everybody have a great night. Have a phenomenal night. Make sure you follow them on the Twitters. Make sure you tune on in. And we'll be back tomorrow with the very same MustacheDave with hopefully the very same team. So until tomorrow, everybody have a good night.